Now, for more on the economic ties between the two countries of the UK and China, I spoke to Professor Horst Lochel, professor at economics at Frankfurt School of Finance and Management, and I asked him, what does the UK and what does China want out of these trade deals?
No, I mean, in any case, any country like UK or any other European or American country, of course, are very keen to have business with China. We all know China grew in the last 30 years or so with 10%. Now the growth rate is still 7.5%. So to have business with China, either in China or in Europe and in UK, doesn't matter so much. It always benefits the country you have business with China, because China is still one of the fast-growing economies of the world.
The UK is pushing this HS2, which is their high-speed program for the rest of the UK, I suppose, outside of London. And China will not be investing in the rail necessarily itself, but it looks like they're going to be investing in a lot of the stations, a lot of the periphery areas of development. How significant is that, and how big of a move is it, not just in terms of money coming from China, but also in terms of developing real estate in a country that's stored with history, such as the UK?
No, I mean, I think this is important. I mean, if we look, it's not only one way that foreign countries like UK are investing in China, but actually also the other way around, that China is investing in Western countries like the UK. And as we all know, China has a high, huge currency value and currency reserves. So this would be very helpful if China is investing in real estate and other things in European countries and in the UK.
Let me take the flip side of it. Obviously, we know China makes a lot of goods. A lot of that comes to London. They have a lot of capital. A lot of it comes to the UK. How about the other way around? What does China get out of the relationship with the UK, aside from some expertise and experience in technology and so forth, but vis-a-vis the other way around?
I mean, as I said, I mean, it's not one-way relationship. It's all business is always two-ways relationship. Here we are talking of Chinese investment in the UK and the other way around, UK's investment or European investment in China. Both ways are working, and both ways are benefiting the people and the business and the income and the growth rates. So I think both ways are fine, and there are competitive advantages for investments from UK. In China, obviously, with regards to technology, but also China has some advantages, for example, to internationalize its currency or to invest part of the huge currency reserves in UK.
This RMB offshore center that you're referring to, possibly in London, it's been talked about for some time now. It sounds like both countries want to have this in London and have that be an RMB offshore center. How far away, or in terms of, maybe I should ask, how much progress is being made on that front?
There is some progress, perhaps not the progress which was expected 2 years ago when the center was set up. But anyway, now London is the European center of the renminbi, after, of course, Hong Kong is the most important place. China's strategy is clear to internationalize its currency via the establishment of offshore centers. Though if you have more offshore centers, of course, the degree of internationalization of the renminbi is higher than the other way around. And of course, I mean, for the financial center of London, the center of currency exchange is very important to have also the business with probably the third largest, the third most important currency of the world. And there's also, of course, competition in Europe, so other cities like Zurich or Frankfurt are also competing. So I think it's a good advantage for London to have, first of all, this offshore market of the renminbi in Europe.
That was Professor Horst from the Frankfurt School of Management and Business.